Hey, Maggie,
Yes, how are you?
I'm fine. Welcome.
Thank you.
How's it going?
Good. How is it on your side?
We thank God, my dear.
Hmm?
We thank God, even though for some days now, it's like my health has been trying to fail, but I've just been pushing myself.
Ah, sorry.
Yeah.
Come and we exercise.
Eh?
Exercise is like working out.
I do that every day.
Hmm.
I actually do that every day. But I guess maybe I've just been stressing myself, sha.
Ah, okay. Okay. Are we going to trade the levels you sent earlier? Oh, but the time already gone.
Hmm. Well, um, I'm looking at some levels here right now,
Hmm.
so I'm hoping, even though they are in the opposite direction of the market, most of them are actually in the opposite direction of the market. But
They are buy.
yeah, yes, exactly, they are buy. So I'm not too comfortable with that. There's one here right now.
I
I don't know if there's a 5 minutes there. Okay, we can take this. Oh, this is a good one. 7247. 7247. I think this is a good one. This is actually a good one. This place here, you can see it, right?
yeah.
We have a we have a we have two opportunities there. I mean, we have two levels there. We have the 5 minutes there.
Mm.
Welcome, Victoria. We have the 5 minutes there. Then we have the 15 minutes there also. So if the
Mm.
market price pushes up there, that should be a good level to take. There's also
And
another
it's
one.
and it's close.
Yeah, it's very close. So I think if we take that one, we may just call the session a close because I'm not. Okay, wait. Doesn't mean we just missed this one. Oh no. Look at this. This level here. Ah, that would be so painful. Look at this. There's a level here. This was a 30 minutes. Oh boy, how did I not see that? Let
Ah,
me
it's
see.
past already.
Yeah. There's a 30 minutes there, and let me see if there was any other level there. Okay, it had 15 minutes just above it, so it was like a zone. Then 5 minutes. Let's see what is there. Okay, it was actually just it was a zone, shy. It was not like it was 5 minutes was also there. This was really good. Well, like you said, it has you see how it just played out. Just look at that. Just
Ah,
came right, you understand, just came right into it and just turned right back. This one was
that
actually
was a
the,
good one.
yeah. Anyway, let's put our eyes on this one, if it can play out. Now, there's another level here. This level, it's a special level here. 30 minutes turning point is a sell and a buy. Then we have 15 minutes there also. Now, that one is, although it's against the trend, sha. So maybe if we want to take that, let's see, sha. It depends on, I will look at RSI and all of that when the price gets down there to see if to see if to see if we can take that. Let me just set something there. 7146, 7146, 46. Something. Yeah. Let's see if 5 minutes collides with that. Okay, 5 minutes also collides with that too.
Mm.
Even though there's 5 minutes and 15 minutes, it's not the strongest of level anyway. But if you have a situation like this where the market is clearly in a particular trend, yeah, you could actually take some of that. You know, just that maybe if you're taking it, you may be prepared to um, risk more or risk less. That stay longer or just risk less. Okay, so we have 7271. 7271. If you're new, okay, I thought I saw somebody join just then. Person joined and came out. 7271. 7271. I wonder why I'll always announce um, the live session ahead of time. But it's when it gets to time that some people start sending me. The thing it always baffles me. Like, what was happening all the while for that time? Okay, let me just delete all these ones. On days when you see me like this, focused on um, trying to make money within the session, usually just know that on such days I have target. I have a
Huh?
target. I have a
You have a
target.
target.
Yeah, a money target for that day. So most likely I've not hit that target. So
Ah.
those are the days you see me in live session very, very interested in trading. If not,
Mhm.
most of the time, that morning session is just good enough. Hmm. Okay, so this is under 15 minutes level here. Use the orange color. If you are new in the live session, you're welcome. If you have questions, you can drop it in the chat or just maybe or raise your hand or something, Sha, and can answer your questions. I kind of zeroed in on and focused in this session because we're trying to catch opportunities to make money. Now, just look at this right now. We have a clear trend downwards. I mean, it couldn't really get better than this. You understand? The trend is just very clear downwards. So, best thing one can do in this kind of situation is just look for opportunities to sell. And
Yeah.
the logic behind our strategy is to wait for the market to hit a resistance, then we'll sell on that at the microscopic level, usually 1 minute. You understand? So that's just what we do.
Mhm.
Euro USD. But while we're waiting for that, if there are questions, you can bring out some of those questions. I'm trying to be quite focused here so that I don't. This one is really on my mind. This place here is really on my mind. This
It's
zone,
close.
yeah, because it's close.
There's a level you sent in the morning, the H4 EU, but it was a buy,
Okay,
and I, because it was a buy, I was like, oh, this is against level. I don't know if I should take it, but I did take it actually.
okay,
And I made the profit, but I the H4 levels are still confusing a little bit. Of course, I go and change the time frame on Cortex to 5 minutes. Even though the candle was 5 minutes, the trade was just because I never changed the time. I don't know if you understand.
okay,
I changed the candle to 5 minutes. I never changed the time. The time was 1 minute still, but I managed to still make it. So my question is, when you go to Cortex and you change to the 5 minute candle, do you also adjust the time up there?
Actually, the changing to 5 minutes candle, you don't even actually need to even do that per se. Your focus is that the trade should run for 5 minutes. The timing of the trade is 5 minutes. So that's really the focus, not necessarily the candlestick. The candlestick just shows you a chart of 5 minutes. But what you're concerned about is that I want this trade in 5 minutes to um, turn to a buy. I guess that was a support level. So you're looking at a 5 minutes that turns to a buy, right?
Mm.
So
Mm.
you're adjusting your time for 5 minutes. You remember I've explained that thing again and again. The 5 minutes chart in that case is just even on your deriv, you can be looking at 5 minutes on your deriv. But the key thing there is that okay, if the trade was maybe going to start at maybe like 10:20, you want that trade to end at 10:25. So you adjust your closing time to um, 25. Let me just, I don't want to be distracted by that, but let me just switch there for a moment and just say that. Hmm? So let's say this is a case right now. I want to take, I want to take a trade that when this thing gets to 11:18, I want to take it for 5 minutes. All I need to do is to adjust this one to 23. Put this one, whatever I want to put there. And the moment this one gets to 59, once I click buy, the trade is going to run for 5 minutes. You understand? So even though it's not even 20, yeah, the main thing is that I adjust my ending time to indicate 5 minutes from when the trade is supposed to start and when it's supposed to end. Now, if, for
I did.
example, are you with me?
Yes.
Now, if, for example, let's say I'm actually starting at a 5 minutes level, for example, but maybe by the time I saw the signal, for example, maybe by the time I saw the signal, the market has already moved. But let's say it was supposed to be a buy signal, but the market was still moving downward, for example. My own is this, the key thing is that I know the actual time when the trade is supposed to end. You get, I know the actual time. So even though it's not perfect in that exact maybe the price has moved, I just adjust my ending time to that ending time that the trade is supposed to end. I hope that's clear.
Yeah.
The key thing is this. This is your ending time. This time here is adjustable. You can adjust
And
it.
when a trade is running,
Is that?
can you adjust the time even when a trade is running? Let's say you've already clicked on a buy or a sell.
Once you remember, once you click on a trade, there's an ending time for that trade. You're not adjusting time for the trade that's running. Once you click buy or sell here, it's going to end at the time that was reflecting here.
Okay.
This is the ending time. This one is the real time. You feel, I hope you're getting that because this timing thing, we need to understand it very well because it's the timing thing that controls how long your trade runs. This is the ending time. This is the real time.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
So before you start clicking buy or sell, you ought to know that, okay, this ending time is where I want it to be. If you want a trade
Yes.
to last for maybe 15 minutes, for example, you know the real
Yes.
time. The real time right now on this one is 20, 30 something seconds, meaning that in a few seconds it will be 21. If I want that trade to end at 15 minutes from 21, it's a matter of 15 plus 21. That's about 36. So I just adjust this one
That is.
to 36 and I click sell the moment it's 59. So if I click sell now, guess what? The trade is going to end at 11:36. I hope that's clear.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So that is your okay. So that's for your ending time. This is your ending time. This is your real time. Hmm? By default, this ending time is usually a difference from the beginning time, from the real time. It's usually a difference of about 1 minute by default. That's why notice that trade that you took on H4, even though you didn't adjust it to 5 minutes, this ended up ending 1 minute after each other. And maybe after the first or second minute, it now bought something like that. So that was how you won the trade, I guess. But by default, it was supposed to run for 5 minutes.
I have a question, sir.
Bidemi, is that you?
Yeah, good morning. Yes.
Good morning. Go ahead, ask your question.
Just one. Okay. When found the special levels and I look at those numbers, do I still need to look at the timer? Still on this time? Or...
Sorry, I didn't get your question. Please ask it again. I didn't really
For
understand it.
special levels. For special levels.
Okay.
To take special levels, once it hits that, those numbers, the levels you sent, do I still need to look at the timer? Like it doesn't have to get to 59 seconds. before I can click buy or sell?
Okay, I understand. The reason why you're asking this question is because you don't understand. So I'll just try and explain again, even though I've sent you videos that explain the question you're just asking me. The videos, if you went through them, what you're
Oh,
asking me right now, they explain those things, but I will go through it again. Now,
thank you, sir.
special levels. What are special levels? Special levels, if you remember when you joined the binary SMS service, I sent you a message. And I showed in that message at the beginning, it was written special levels, you take them for 1 minute. Someone's network is making trouble. Okay. Okay, so special levels, they are supposed to run for 1 minute. Special level trades are supposed to run for 1 minute. How long is a minute? A minute is 59 seconds, basically. So what that means is that if the market gets to 59 seconds and you click on buy or sell, and the ending time is 1 minute from that time, the trade is going to last for only 1 minute. That's the whole idea. Now, for the special levels, if the price gets to a special level, you're not supposed to just immediately click on buy or sell. You're supposed to wait for the minute, that particular minute that hits that level to end. When does that minute end? It ends at 59 seconds. So after it ends, the next minute, which is starting around that 59 seconds, you now enter. So that's when you click. That's why you are actually looking at 59 seconds. You understand? One more thing also is that, let's say, for example, right now in this scenario right now, where targeting that the market should hit this level, because this level is a special level. I want a situation whereby if it hits this level, I take a sell, for example. Now, if the market actually hits that level, let me go to 1 minute. Right now, I'm on 15 minutes chart. Let's say we now have a candlestick that turns around and goes up and hits this level. This is where the special level is. The moment it hits that level, as at when it hits the level, in terms of seconds, that's looking at this place, it may be 10 seconds when it hits it. It may be 5 seconds. It may be 50 seconds. It may be 55 seconds. You understand? But I want to enter in for the next minute for a sell. When is that sell going to start? It's going to start at 59 seconds of the current candlestick. So once that current candlestick is ending, I click buy or sell on the next one. Then that one is going to end 59 seconds. Now, if, for example, let's say the candlestick that hits it also pushes up, ends as a buy again, once it's getting to 59 seconds again, I can take the trade again as a sell again, meaning I'm now selling on the next minute again. If that minute also ends as a buy again, I click on sell again at 59 seconds, meaning I'm selling on the next minute again. I hope that's clear. So I know, Sha, sometimes making money is not so straightforward, but I'm trying to simplify it as much as I can. You get. I hope you're getting that. Now there's something there. Hmm? There's something there. If for example, the candlestick that goes up, and hits this level, we want that candlestick to end as a buy before we take sell. If that candlestick hits this level and turns around and as at 59 seconds is ending as a sell, leave it. You don't take the trade. The candles, that minute that hits it, you want that minute to end as a buy. Then you can sell in the next minute. And this same logic applies even to whether you're doing it for 5 minutes or for 15 minutes. You want that current 5 minutes to end as a buy or a sell. Then the next 5 minutes, you adjust your time, starting from the next 5 minutes to end in the opposite direction. So that's just how it goes. Any other questions? Hello, any other questions? Okay. If no other questions, then I'll go into looking at.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Okay. I said if it's on 1 minute and I've taken the special level trade, and the next one is 5 minutes, so I will have to adjust that. What you are saying, I will have to adjust that to the next. Is it the next 4 minutes, right, or 5 minutes?
So, are you sure you were hearing everything I was saying so far?
I've heard that. I've heard that.
Okay, so what question
No,
are you asking again?
Oh, okay.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead, because I'm wondering if you heard everything I said so far. I'm not sure.
No,
Well,
I heard
anyway,
it.
go ahead. Ask what you're saying.
No,
Go ahead.
I heard it for the 1 minute. I'm clear with 1 minute. I just joined, so I heard for 1 minute. It's clear. I'm just saying for the next 5 minutes, I'll
Which
just need to
next 5
adjust it
minutes?
for
I don't understand. You're saying for the next 5. Which next 5 minutes?
the next trade.
Eh?
If the next trade is on 5 minutes, the next trade
Which next trade?
level, the next one I want to take, trade I want to take, if it's for 5 minutes.
Let's slow down. Let's slow down. I just explained how to trade a special level, right?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. So the question you're asking right now is for what kind of trade?
5 minutes trade.
What is a 5 minute trade?
That's H4.
What?
For the levels I have 5 minutes.
Sorry, you said something. I didn't get that. You said that's what?
I said for the levels that has 5 minutes execution.
What level is that?
That's 4 hours.
Simple. So you say that. You say in a case of 4 hours, for a 4 hour signal that I want to trade for 5 minutes, how do I go about it? You don't say the next trade, the next 5 minutes. No, that will bring confusion. You have to be clear.
Okay,
Okay,
sir.
go ahead.
So if I want to take the trade, the time I just need to adjust it to the next 4 minutes after the 59 seconds.
Okay, now it's very simple actually. I just explained it well, but I will explain it again because what you're asking right now is what Maggie just finished. What I just finished explaining for Maggie just a minute ago. Okay, fine. Let me go back to that side again. Okay, I hope it's loaded now. Okay, so what I said was this. This level is your ending time. This is the ending time.
Ending time, okay.
Yes, and this is the actual time.
Yeah.
So now, if you're going to take a trade for 5 minutes, you adjust your ending time to when it's supposed to end. If the signal is for 5 minutes, then
Okay.
you adjust it to the time when it's going to end, which is 5 minutes from when you want to enter. Do you understand? So if you are, do you understand what I said? Which is 5 minutes from when you want to enter. So if
Yes, sir.
if you are entering, let's say at 11:30, meaning that your ending time should be 11:35. So you just adjust this to 11:35, and the moment this one becomes 11:30, you click on buy or sell. It will end at 11:35. Let's say after that 5 minutes duration didn't go in your favor. By the time this one is now becoming 11:35, you adjust this one to become 11:40. Then you can take the trade again. So once this one
Okay.
becomes 11:35, you get, because before it becomes 11:35, it's going to be like 11:34, 50 seconds, 11:34, 51 seconds, 55 seconds. You get, the moment it's 11:34, 59 seconds, you click on buy or sell, it will end at 11:40. It's quite, maybe I'm not such a good teacher. It's well, pardon me. Hmm?
Good. Yeah. Okay. I guess. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome, my dear. Any other questions?
Oh.
Okay, fine.
I think sister needs to understand how to draw those levels and how they match with when you take the trade. You know that the daily you take, that's a 15 minutes, H4, that's 5 minutes, then the special level is 1 hour. I think when you understand how he draws those levels and marks them and how each time frame matches, it will help you best understand it.
Yeah, yeah. We're getting there.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know something, let me tell you guys something. For those of you in the binary SMS space, something key and you need to take note of is you actually don't need to trade so much. You actually just need to be more precise for one or two trades you're taking a day. Like, for example, this kind of day like today is one of the best days to make money because the trend is very clear. You know that the trend is selling. So all you're just looking for is an opportunity to sell. That's for taking binary trades now. Now, if it was Forex,
Yeah.
you would have been looking at pullbacks. I know Maggie was telling me something yesterday, and it actually made sense later on when I looked at it. I think, let me just even draw, for those trading Forex, I think, let me draw what she was saying to me yesterday. I don't know if I use this. Okay, wait, let me tell you. If I use this from this level here, it's just at about 23 there. But if I pull it down to this, I think that's what Maggie was telling me yesterday, that it was at about, it hit about the 50% level. So, which was like a good place to sell. And if you actually sold there,
Yes.
you would have been in profit now.
Yes, I actually saw that.
So for those trading Forex, this is how you probably look at it. You understand? And take your trades. Oh, sorry. Let me just quickly attend to this guy. Just 1 minute. Seems too eager to be in this meeting. Okay. 26. Sorry. Just a minute. So even for those that are trading forex, it's the same idea. Zooming out on this again, we can see how the trend has been bearish so far, in one direction. So your your opportunity you'd have been looking for in terms of forex so far is just the pullbacks. When it pulls back like that, you take a sell. I and Maggie had a private session some days ago, and I think that's why that level she was able to see that level quite clearly like that. Because I know within that private session we're discussing something like this about pullbacks
Yeah.
for your entry and all of that. Now, as be, all of this right now is this. Now, if someone, let's say, has been trying to follow, like last week, this drop that happened and the following drop that followed, people made a lot of money from it. This drop that happened last week. Now, someone may see that drop and think, oh, the market has dropped. I've already made a lot of money. So let me be more careful and all of that. Yes, as much as that's true, if you're not looking at the bigger picture of what is actually happening in the market at that moment, you may not realize that all the drop you have seen so far, there's still opportunity for more drop in the bigger picture. What I mean is this: if we go to monthly charts, and I've been talking about this for some time now. In the monthly charts, this is the picture on the monthly chart. Now, the monthly chart hit the 61.8 level and August turned around. In fact, July ended as a kind of doji. August turned around as a sell, and this month so far has continued selling. Usually, the expectation of the next level of target will be the 50 level. The 50 level is at about using this line, it's at about 2.3. You get now the market doesn't move in straight lines, right? Goes up, goes down. Even though the market so far, from when we started talking about this, has dropped about 150 pips. The 50 zone is at about 1.23. From where pound USD is right now, that's still about 150 pips drop. We know this is just like an expectation. It may not exactly happen like that, but that gives us a guide. You understand that, hey, there's still room for more drop. It may get to the 50% level, then bounce back up, come back down before finally dropping. We don't know. But with what it's doing right now, that looks like the most reasonable next target. And why? Was somebody watching that level for me? Okay, this is a sell level. This is another level. I thought it was that buy that I was expecting. Well, should we take this one, even though it looks very much oversold? We taking this one will be going against the trend, Sha. Will actually be going against the trend. Let me look at it inside my quotex and see how oversold it is. It's really quite oversold, Sha. Well, I'm not too comfortable with taking something against the trend, so I may just skip this one. If not, that was actually a special level, but I'm not too eager taking something against the trend, even though we had quite a number of sales towards it. Maybe if this also falls one more time, maybe I'll take it. I don't know. Let's see what happens. Okay, that's dropped again. That's the power of a trend. And something is moving in. Are we there?
Yes.
Okay, so I actually took the next one and it worked out for me. Did anybody follow me vote to take that next one? I actually took the next one. You know, I said that in case that candlestick still drops down, I'll probably take the next one. So I did. Um, Okay, I'm just kind of waiting for a few more people to log back in so that I can explain. I can explain that there's something that happened here. Let me just quickly, while we're waiting for others, let me just bring it to your mind. Huh? There's what you call a correlation. Correlation. You can see Euro USD also just hit a level too.
You call it a what?
Correlation. That's the two of them. Now on Euro USD, if you can take it, it is probably going to buy now. It's probably going to also buy on Euro USD. Probably also going to buy shortly. Now let me show you why I believe so. Euro USD also hit a level here. Then on Pound USD hit its own special level here, but then hit another 15 minutes and it's already buying. So this Euro USD, you can see it has turned to buy. I don't know if you are seeing if you can see what I just showed you. It's just that I wasn't fast enough. I would have also taken the Euro USD trade too, because the two of them at the same time were hitting a support level at just at about the same time. So when you have kind of like close correlation in the two of them like that, you can see it ended up as a buy. When you have close correlation between the two of them like that, it's that gives you more confidence in maybe taking a level, even when in quotes it's against the trend. You know why we're reluctant about this whole trade was because it was against the trend. You understand? But why what gave me confidence to take the buy on pound USD was when I looked at just why the thing cut off, just before this thing cut off. When I looked at Euro USD, I saw that Euro USD was also at that same moment just hitting a, a support. Maggie, are you getting what I'm saying? Maggie seems to be on mute. Raymond, do you understand what I'm saying?
Sorry, I was muted. Yes, I am.
Okay.
Yes, I am.
So it works also for it works both ways, better for buy or for sell. If you notice, the same thing happened yesterday afternoon. That level that I sent to you guys, that's yesterday afternoon.
Mm,
The trend was strong,
mm,
bullish, quite all right. But
mm,
Euro USD and Pound USD hit a special level support at the
mm,
same time. You understand? They
mm,
just hit it at the same time. So
mm.
such a situation, you also have more confidence to take the trade you get. Even though that one
So,
of
yeah,
yesterday
I
was,
took the GU.
even though that one of yesterday
Mm,
was more in our direction, you get. We're trading in the market in the correct direction. But even when it's
yeah.
not in the correct direction and you see that kind of correlation happening between the two of them, there's a chance that it's also still going to play out. Apart from the fact that when you're looking at your RSI and your stochastics at that same time, you can see that, okay, on my RSI and on my stochastics, it's a clear case of the market um, being in oversold or being in overbought, that kind of thing.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mm. True.
Okay, so
I'll wait for the afternoon, the New York,
yeah, yeah. So
levels.
I think we'll just even call this session a close. I was, like I said, I had a target. So even though I didn't take this one very much risky, but um, it puts something in. So in the afternoon, I'm thinking that in the afternoon, we're going to have a good afternoon. I'm thinking so because let me show you some of the thoughts I have in mind. What I'm thinking we'll have a good afternoon. If you look at on Euro USD, look at on Euro USD, um, on Pound USD right now,
Is that level? Mm.
on Pound USD right now, you can see we have a buy and we have a sell. So, and this hour is about ending, meaning that this top here is going to be a turning point. This top,
Mm.
you understand? Most likely it's going to be
Mm.
a turning point. Let me check it on 30 minutes and see whether if my thought is right. 1 hour, let me put a line there and just see. Sure. The blue line there. Okay, it's 30 minutes and 1 hour do not collide there. But let's see whether 15 minutes collides. Okay, so we have you can
The
already
second
see
one,
that
yes.
that the 30 minutes and 15 minutes has formed a special level at the top here.
Already,
You
yeah.
understand? So if by anytime from one, let's say if the market turns around and goes there, this will be the perfect kind of level to sell at. You understand? And make money. You get. If there's this level has not been hit by 1 o'clock, and let's say from one, this opportunity is still available and the market turns and hits it, this would be a very good one to take. Then I'm already also seeing that on Euro USD, we also have such a thing also forming. Let's see USD. Euro USD, this one is turning on the 30 minutes. Okay, what do we have here? Have a buy. Okay, this also is sell. So it's a little bit tricky there. Have dojis there. It's not really so clear there. Okay, 15 minutes is just above. So at the end of the day, for this one, even though it's not perfect, this place here would be acting like a zone, more like a zone, not a precise point, but more like a zone of resistance. So if, let's say, for example,
So,
the minute that gets to this point, let's say just breaks through that particular minute that hits it, breaks through the two of them, that would be a nice place to also take a sell. But we can see that this zone here, we have you can see we seem to have multiple opportunities here, and that even is getting me to think about something. Let me check Forest Factory, because when you start seeing things like that, you can check the news to
I was
see
about to say the news today. That means we
exactly.
shall take the latter one. You send us the latter one.
Yeah, of course, I will send the alert. So,
No, I mean,
alert,
yeah, I know, but the latter one, because if the first one was 1 hour, it didn't have any match up with 30, but the second one, the 30 and the 15, the
no,
zone, that
no,
zone.
No, I'm not. I didn't get you. You said what?
You see, there was a zone. There's 1 hour.
Okay.
There's a zone. There's the 1 hour, but then we didn't find any other level matching it with it. The other one we didn't know it was a buy over or say it was a doji. But then when you scroll down to, is it the 15?
Yes.
There was a level matching with the 5 minutes. So it marked, that created a zone. There are several opportunities to sell in that zone.
Yes.
So which price would you likely to put in an alert? I'm saying the latter one, the 15 and 5 minutes.
Okay. For this case, I may not actually send you any of this. I will just probably send you this one. This one that is actually clear. This is an exact. This one here is an exact. This is 15 minutes and 30 minutes on GU. But for EU here,
yes,
we don't have these ones we have. Yes, this is a special level, this is a special level, but they are not strong. They are not the strongest kind of special levels. You understand? They're not the strongest kind of special levels. But don't worry, when that time comes, I'll look out for the best for you guys. Don't worry. I'll look out for the best decision to make at that point. But we can already tell that GU has an exact level here already. So when it's time, we'll see how that goes. So thanks for attending. Thanks to everyone that attended. I hope you got some value within the session. I know we seem to add one or two new people, but they didn't ask any questions. But that's fine. You can always chat me up later on and try to answer your questions. Have a blessed day.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Okay.